All right, so if you come across this video, you're probably looking for a We Buy Houses company in Wingate, North Carolina. Just wanted to put together a quick video to offer our services and show you how we might be able to help you out. So if you are looking to sell in Wingate, what's our ultimate service? We're problem solvers. So we go the extra mile to make your process as simple and easy as possible. We typically deal with complex real estate problems. So that can include properties that need a lot of repairs. There could be multiple heirs. There could be title issues such as liens and judgments. It could be unfinanceable properties that are in such shape that banks won't even lend on them. But the list kind of goes on and on. So basically, we offer convenience. We offer easy process. We offer speed, cash closings. We offer flexibility, so you can actually close on your schedule. We can stretch out. We can close in 60 days. We can close in a week, whatever the case may be. There's no need to make expensive repairs or deal with contractors. We actually can offer moving assistance, so we can set up moving trucks for you. There's no need to even clean the house, which a lot of sellers like, and we've actually bought properties where the sellers left a lot of the furniture in the house because they just didn't feel like dealing with it. So no realtor commissions, no closing costs, all closings with a local real estate attorney. That's Harry Marsh Law, very professional and reputable company that we've used for 5 years now. They do all our North and South Carolina closings. And we can actually hire a mobile notary, so you don't even have to attend the closing. Literally, the mobile notary can come to your work or your house, and you can sign the documents, and they'll drop them back up with Harry and his team. And that's basically all they need to do the closing is sign documents. So just a quick rundown of the comparisons between our process and the traditional sale process. So in our process, there's no repairs needed. Traditional sale, you're going to need to usually make repairs to get the house ready. In our process, no cleaning. You can even leave your furniture. Obviously, with the traditional sale, you're probably going to need to do some cleaning to get it show ready. Your realtor is going to want that so that they can push the property as quick as possible. You're going to need to continue to keep the house clean for showings. Speaking of showings, for us, there's no showings outside of our initial walkthrough. And then in traditional sale, after your MLS listing goes live, you're going to need to prepare for a number of showings throughout any time of the day. So in our process, no commissions. Traditional sale, there is going to be realtor commissions, typically 6% of the sale price. Closing costs, no closing costs for us. Traditional sale, you'll need to pay your closing costs. And it's not uncommon for the buyer to ask for closing cost assistance in addition to that. So time, quick cash closings on your schedule for our process. Traditional sale, most retail buyers are going to need mortgage companies that can take 30 to 45 days to close. Moving assistance, so we can offer moving assistance. Traditional sale, good luck getting a buyer to pay for your moving truck. Coordination, we can actually assist with anything to make your process as easy as possible, like I talked about before. And then traditional sale, you're typically going to be on your own. And then you may be able to lean on your realtor to some degree. All right, so another thing to consider, we try to educate our sellers on, is the actual cost to sell a house. A lot of sellers just don't realize all the costs that can add up, usually until after the property is actually closed and they get the settlement statement at the closing table. And then they say, wow, how did I get all the way from my list price down to the amount or proceeds I'm receiving now? So what I thought I'd do is kind of run over those real quick. I'll shoot this over here. And so basically you have your realtor commissions. Usually that's going to be 6% of the sale price. Your closing costs, so that could be the attorney's fees and then any buyer closing costs requests. So that can usually be somewhere between 2 to 4% of the sale price. You have your holding costs while you're trying to actually sell the property and when it's under contract, all the way up until closing. So that could be utilities, insurance, interest, HOA payments, if that's applicable, in landscaping, if you're, paying somebody biweekly maybe to keep the property up in shape. But all those prices could vary. Repairs, so there's the cost to actually prepare to sell, get it, in market shape or get it market ready. Whatever those costs may be, it could vary from property to property. Any repairs that result from the home inspection repair request. So the buyer gets a home inspection, the home inspector finds some issues, and then usually there's going to be some requests from the buyer to fix those. So that can vary as well. And then couple contractual elements. So a lot of buyers want a home warranty paid for by the seller, and usually that can be somewhere around $500. And then actually there can be requests for the appliances to be left behind, which a lot of sellers don't usually account for. But that can include things like the fridge or the washer and dryer, and that can vary from property to property. Okay, so as you can see, there's a number of costs, and these are real costs, that you have to consider that can drastically affect how much you're actually going to receive at closing. But the average cost to sell can be somewhere in the ballpark of 12 to 15% of the list price, by selling with traditional methods. And that can vary. Obviously, some of the costs we looked at are highly, vary from property to property. But anyway, moving on, kind of going through the properties that we actually buy. We're problem solvers. So a lot of the properties we buy have complicated issues. Usually when a traditional sale or realtor won't work. So we'll dig in and find tailored solutions to your unique situation. So quickly going through these, we deal with properties that are in foreclosure, behind on payments. It could be underwater, major repairs, including fire damage and water damage, code enforcement violations, inherited properties those that are in probate and estate properties, multiple heir situations, retirement, relocation, vacant land. There could be easement issues with the land, unfinanceable properties, title issues such as liens and judgments or back taxes. But most of the properties, as you can see, have complications that the average buyer can't handle. So just sort of wrapping it up, I guess you got to ask yourself if you're willing to wait, 3 to 4 months to get around 85% or so of your list price by going the traditional route. Our process, again, no repairs, no commissions, no closing costs, quick closings. Take what you want and leave the rest. No need to even clean. We can offer moving assistance as well. So I do appreciate you taking the time to check out the video. We buy houses and land in Wingate, North Carolina. So if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach us at our office at 704-727-6161. You can email us at info@m1propertygroup.com. And you can actually fill out a web form at our site at www.m1propertygroup.com. Again, I do appreciate you taking the time to check out our video.